What's going on, everybody? It's Kanye. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the best comp center build in NBA 2K24. Now, for those of you who know who Simply Grinding is, he recently put out a YouTube video regarding one of the best 2K League players' center build and what is arguably the best center build in the game. And you're going to see that this build is really similar to that, but different in certain ways. So, I highly recommend you go watch that video, but you also watch this one and kind of see what the differences are and then base your decisions on your center build off of your preferences. But yeah, let's get into it. Please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Please leave comments if y'all want me to make any other build videos or anything like that. I'll be happy to do so. So as I stated earlier, we are going to be making a center build today. We are going to go 7 foot. And the weight, we're going to go 243. And then the wingspan, we're going to go 7'7". Now, as far as the attributes go, we're going to go close shot at 57. We're going to go driving layup at 45. We're going to go driving dunk at 65. We're going to get our standing dunk up to 92. And then our post control will be at 30. So this build's going to primarily be like an under the basket finisher. You're really going to only be able to score overly effectively on those meter standing dunks, but we have a 65 driving dunk, which is good enough to get us those driving dunks off of pick and rolls and slips to where we will still get dunk animations. So very good finishing from that point of view. Now, for our shooting, we're going to take our three-pointer up to 78. Now, I know a lot of people tell you, the mid-range is really important, and I agree that it is in some circumstances. Definitely, a mid-range can get you better badges if you upgrade it over the three-pointer, but in my case, I want to put those badge points elsewhere, and with how I play on this center build, I don't take a lot of mid-ranges, but the 78 3-ball is really, really effective. A 76, the only difference badge-wise is that you get the silver-green machine, but it also is just night and day, in my opinion, between a 76 and a 78, and that the 2K Labs did a study on that as well. Shout out to my boy Woody for that information, that's what we've got there. So a really good three-point shooting build. You're not going to do too much in the mid-range area, but you're going to be either going fully to the rim or popping and shooting threes, so it's not that big of a deal. Now for the playmaking, we're going to take our pass accuracy all the way up to 92. Ball handle is going to stay at 57. Speed with ball goes to 28. So nice part about this, you get Hall of Fame break starter. So off rebounds, you're going to be able to sling the ball down the court, get easy assists. While this is technically made to be a comp center build, it's also a really, really good rep grinding, my point grinding center build because you can get a lot of assists just off of break starter passes, and you're also going to be able to rebound really well, which you'll see here in just a second. Here's where the build gets kind of interesting because it's not what you would necessarily expect, but our interior defense is going to go to 88. Want to be really, really strong inside. Perimeter and steal are going to stay where they're at. Block is going to go to 78. And we're actually not going to take it higher than that. And that's where it gets kind of surprising. But I also noticed for the 2K League center build, he also just had a 77 block, I believe is what it was. And he had a much lower interior defense. I wanted to go higher on that. But anchor is not overly necessary if you can position yourself well in the paint. So I only went with the 78 block. Offensive rebound, we're going to max out at 99. We're going to leave the D-board at 84. So now we have Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And let me tell you, you don't think it's that big of a difference, but Hall of Fame rebound chaser is insane. Every rebound is yours. And so if you think about it, you're grabbing every board off the glass, and you're throwing it down with a 92 pass act. That's a lot of rebounds and assists. You can get easy double-doubles without even scoring a bucket, but it's easy triple-doubles because, on offensive boards, you got the easy meter putback dunk, and on pick and pop or pick and slip, you can dunk and shoot. So great all-around build for my points especially, but also good for comp. Now for our physicals, you're going to go speed 67. We're going to leave the acceleration at 52. Strength's going to go all the way up to 90. Vertical is going to go up to 80. So not only are you a 7-foot center, but you have an 80 vertical, which is actually pretty insane. And then we're going to have a 95 stamina, which gets us that gold workhorse, which is also really useful in the circumstances for which we're playing. So you can see here, we got a 7-foot center, 243 pounds with a 90 strength. We're really hard to move around in the paint. Combining the 90 strength, which gets us the Hall of Fame box out, the gold brick wall, the gold post lockdown, and the gold immovable forcer, combining that with your 88 interior defense, which gives you that gold post lockdown as well, it's going to make it really hard for other bigs to score on you. Now, you're not necessarily going to block bigs like crazy. You do have gold pogo stick and still silver chase down, which isn't bad, but only bronze anchor. So you're not going to block, people necessarily like crazy. I've still got multiple snatch blocks on this build already, and I've only been playing on it a little bit. For those of you who haven't, please check out the live streams I've done recently, because I use this build in Pro-Am as well and just some rec runs, and got some pretty good stat lines out of it. So I think y'all should check that out if you want to see some gameplay for this center. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into here. So we got the shades of, and we got some decent player comps here. So we get compared to Sabonis, Vucevic, and Nurkic. That European style big that can finish inside but shoot the ball well. And we're called a two-way three-point glass cleaner, which is a pretty cool name. It doesn't even incorporate the diming aspect of the build with the 92 pass act, but it can be kind of misleading because you can finish inside really well on this too. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please try out the build. Please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. And if there's any builds you want to see or a type of build you want to see, please don't hesitate to drop a comment. But until next time, I'll see y'all. Peace.